Hey everyone, so this is my review of Supergirl, Season 2, Episode 21, called Resist. And basically what this episode is about is that Supergirl struggles with the ideas of whether or not to follow the president's orders when she's asked to destroy the mothership that Rhea's on. After all of Rhea's latest attacks and plans that she has for what she wants to do with National City. And while that's going on, Cat Grant finally returns to National City. And this was such a great and really entertaining episode that had so many great moments to it. And I just really liked that sort of conflict that Alex and Supergirl had to deal with in this episode. With them sort of dealing with the ideas of whether or not to destroy the ship and follow the president's orders. Because of the fact that they sort of figured out that Mon-El and Lena are on board this ship with Rhea. And so if they're destroying the ship, then they're killing the two of them as well. And that's just a lot of fun to see how everyone sort of dealt with that conflict, and even bringing sort of Cadmus back into the mix of wanting to save Lena was very cool. That basically everyone showed up in this time of conflict, and I just really, really enjoyed seeing that. And seeing who picked which side and who had what actually planned out. And I did really like how they did sort of reintroduce Cat Grant into this. Where it being very, very brief, just a pop-up appearance and just all that was really, really great, and I really enjoyed that they did sort of have this surprise moment of bringing her back and sort of having her just easily slip back into her place and position as the voice of reason and the voice of encouraging the public, and all that was so great to see, and I just really, really loved having her back. Sort of being there for both Supergirl as well as all of National City. It was just really cool to see her finally back into the mix. And I just really liked how everyone sort of had their place in this fight, where Maggie and Guardian were out on the street sort of protecting people from the Daxon sort of guards, I guess is the best way to put them, that are attacking the city. So they're out on the streets, and then Alex and eventually Maggie have to go and deal with this laser that will destroy the Daxon ships, and Mon-El and Lena are on board the ship trying to find a way out of what they're expected to do and find a way off the ship. And then Supergirl's just there trying to save the two of them. And that was, like I said, really cool to see how all those parts sort of mixed together and everything there. And then I really liked bringing back Lena's mother and her sort of fixing this thing of just trying to save Lena. And then that was just a lot of fun to see that sort of team up between Cadmus and Supergirl, and the full back betrayal that happened that eventually was actually planned for, because of course Cadmus would betray Supergirl when the time came. And I especially liked it for when Lena's mother brought up about how she knows that Kara is Supergirl, and Kara asked her why haven't you told Lena? And sort of that backpedal of Lena's mother also saying the same thing to Kara. And just, that was really cool that, Lena's mother has this plan in her head that when the truth does now eventually come out, Lena's gonna hate Supergirl for it. Because of the fact that she kept this secret hidden for so long. And I just know that's so true. And I kind of can't wait to see how that's all gonna play out and how all that's gonna happen. And it was just really, really interesting to see how both dynamics of how they think Lena should be was sort of thrown in there in this episode between Cadmus and Kara. And just overall, this was a really entertaining and really great episode. That with how this episode ended with bringing Superman into the mix and just all that stuff, I'm so excited to see how this whole battle's gonna end in the season finale episode next week. And I'm just so excited to see what they're gonna all do to sort of fix everything and what's all gonna happen. I'm just so excited to see what's gonna happen next. So yeah, that's my review of Supergirl, Season 2, Episode 21, called Resist. So yeah, bye!